Good afternoon. Hi. I'm Erwin Wong. I'm the Acting Provost and Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs at BMCC, and it's my honor and pleasure to welcome all of you, the graduating class from 2021 in the Paramedic degree. Congratulations. On behalf of the College and Academic Affairs, I want to especially congratulate you because this has been a very challenging and extraordinary period of time. And the fact that you were able to deal with all those challenges, all those problems, complete your degree, and be prepared to go out into the workforce is an amazing accomplishment. So congratulations. You made a significant contribution, and you're going to be fantastic in the field. I also want to give a shout out and thank you to all of the people who helped you get here. Obviously, I often tell students, if you want to go fast, you go by yourself, but if you want to go far, you go as a group. And obviously, you wouldn't be here if not for the help of your loved ones, whether it be your parents, your significant others, your husband, your wife, your children, and also the faculty, Maddie, Professor Smith, Professor Williams, all of them, they've certainly helped you get through this. So I think we ought to give them a round of applause as well. Now, I'm not going to try to eat up a lot of your time, but I do want to share a brief story. I often tell people the reason I got into education is because I like Westerns. When I was growing up, one of my favorite Westerns was based on a film by Kurosawa. It was The Seven Samurai. But the film I liked was the Western version called The Magnificent Seven. It was made in the 60s. It had an all-star cast. And I'm not talking about the Denzel Washington one. I'm talking about one that had Yul Brynner, Robert Vaughn, James Coburn, Charles Bronson, quite a number of people before they became stars. The important thing is that they are cowboys and gunslingers at the turn of the century, and their time has run out. But a border town of Mexican farmers is being raided by bandits. And the only way that these farmers can resolve their problem is to go and find gunfighters to help them defeat the bandits. So they go to get these gunslingers, and they recruit them. It turns out that there are 7 of them who go to this farm, help these people. And throughout the course of the film, these gunfighters start to see how the people live. These farmers struggle to eke out a living, that they fight against the weather, they fight against the storms, they fight against the bandits. And they do that all for their family and for the people. And so these gunslingers basically care about these farmers. They fight for them. They're told that they should leave. The bandits try to buy them out. But the gunfighters come back, they fight for the people, and it's 7 against 40. And they wind up wiping out the bandits. Several of the gunfighters die in the course of it, but when they're done, there are 3 survivors. And they ride off, people welcome them, and they say, thank you. And basically, that's the role that we play in education. It's the role that you play. You are sort of the gunfighters. You're the ones that are going to go out and help the people who can't help themselves. You're going to go out and really rescue them. When you're being a paramedic, you're going to serve the people and do what no one else would dare to do. And we don't do it for fame. We don't do it for money. We do it because it's something that we care about. It's something we want to do. And that is awe-inspiring. So it's not ironic that this graduating group is 7. So I, again, congratulate you as this year's Magnificent 7. So congratulations, and now is my honor to present to you President Anthony Monroe, the President of BMCC.
Thank you, Provost Wong. Thank you, Provost Wong, for your insightful remarks, and a good afternoon to each and every one of you. I wanted to take the time out to recognize you for your tremendous accomplishment of persisting and pursuing your dreams. A hearty congratulations for a job well done under these very difficult circumstances. You've completed an extremely rigorous and competitive program here at BMCC. under the leadership and tutelage of a fine faculty, medical director, and even the chair of Allied Health Sciences. This very intimate ceremony marks the end of your academic journey here at BMCC, but it marks the beginning of your career path in a field that is critical, especially at a time like now. As you are well aware, this pandemic, COVID-19, has affected and impacted our families, our city, our country, and yes, the world. It has redefined single-handedly how we interact with one another and how we, as citizens of this great city, support each other during this most challenging time. You have the high honor of stepping into a profession that is being asked to do more than ever before. At a time when many within the healthcare industry are challenged with serving so many in need. It's not fair that you have to walk straight into such a situation at the onset of your career, but you are well prepared to do well and to serve our community. This is your time to rise and shine and to face the challenges that are before you. Think of this time as a response to any kind of emergency. You are not the one that caused the emergency, but many are depending on you to help them during the emergency. We are all relying on you to help make things better. Know that your professors, your faculty, your cheerleaders not only shared their knowledge and their skills and expertise with you, but they provided you with the guidance, the mentorship, and the support necessary for you to move forward and move confidently and enthusiastically in your profession. As you begin this next chapter of your career, you will meet new challenges and find new teachers to guide and mentor you. Take advantage of these opportunities. Continue to be a lifelong learner. Continue to serve our community with high integrity and dignity. It was President Abraham Lincoln who once said, "Next to creating a life, the finest thing a man can do is to save one." You will be in that position to save many lives. Going forward, the challenges that you will face will take all of the science, innovation, and even street smarts that you've acquired over the years. You will need all of that to leverage the care and service that you will provide to our community. Do it safely and do it competently as you protect people in need. I trust that as graduates of the BMCC Paramedic program, you are well equipped to face these challenges. You demonstrate with high honor our motto, "Start here, go anywhere," especially at a time as important as this. During this celebration, and it is a celebration, remember to enjoy all of your well-earned accolades. You deserve the praise. You've worked hard and you've earned it. I hope you can take at least a small break and reflect and enjoy your great accomplishments. Many thanks for entrusting us with your academic pursuits, and many thanks to your loved ones who supported you along the way, and many thanks to the dedicated staff and faculty who poured into you, and many thanks to your chair, Everett Flannery, who continue to tirelessly work on behalf of the Allied Health Service programs here at BMCC. Congratulations to the BMCC Class of 2020 Paramedic Program. You started here, and now you're going everywhere. Job well done.
Good afternoon. My name's Megan Williams. I'm the Paramedic Program Director here at BMCC, and the voice of the lectures and skills and emails that the students have seen over the past 16 months. First and foremost, congratulations to the graduates for persevering and completing your Paramedic Associate's degree. For many of you, this is a first for your family, and it goes with significant distinction that you persevered through not only regular everyday and your work life, but a pandemic on top of it. Thank you to the friends, the family, faculty, and administration for making the past 16-month journey a success and all the support given to the graduates. There have been numerous heartaches, struggles, but just as many joys and celebrations throughout this year, culminating in their graduation. Many sleepless nights, a lot of late night phone calls, Maddie, our clinical coordinator, will definitely attest to, and some emails, many heart attacks along the way, and of course, that pandemic. These students effortlessly moved through coming to campus, to class, to the next day, there's a pandemic, let's meet online for class. And they did not miss one single day. They moved their skills a little bit later on. They studied their chapters a little bit faster as they moved around their course schedule, but they persevered and they came back as soon as they could. They adjusted their schedules, taking that information ahead of time, and they went to work as EMTs on the ambulances as COVID took over not only the city, and New York City called for our brothers and sisters around the country to come and help us. Most of the students working full-time and going to school full-time then added onto that, and they added another 40 to 60 hours to their already packed schedules and going to class in order to respond to those patients that they are trained to treat. This is what they have persevered through. In the end of May, these students were able to come back to campus and to start practicing their skills, putting into application everything that they learned in a short amount of time over those 2 months, condensed from 5 months to 2, and then started practicing their skills and going back out on the ambulance as students, in addition to being EMTs at the same time. Not every student was able to make this adjustment during such an unprecedented time. The students sitting before us were the ones that were able to answer that call, increase their hours on the ambulances, and continue to do so as this program continued past the August anticipated graduation date to bring us to today, December 7th, 16 months after they started their journey. The students and the faculty would also be remiss if we did not recognize that this monumental achievement of the students to achieve these goals and to graduate, if we didn't acknowledge the strong and student-driven administration that made that possible. The students and staff are grateful for the perseverance of the CUNY administration, President Monroe, Executive Vice Chancellor Cruz, Dean Patricia Boyce, Past President Karen Wilkes, Provost Wong, Director Michael Korn, Vice President Jorge Yafar, Chief Superintendent Eric Lugo, and all of the public safety and buildings and grounds staff who made it possible for us to come back in the very end of May when most of the city was still shut down so that the students could graduate at this point in December rather than waiting as some of the other programs did for a full year. Certainly, we want us to also thank Department Chairperson Everett Flannery for the continued support and Dr. Sixsmith for moving ahead with not only the graduation, but to make this possible for you to graduate. We were able to open in a very limited fashion, and the students in front of us were able to move around their schedules. They had plans for night classes, and all of a sudden, coming back, they were scheduled into afternoon classes. And they moved into that seamlessly, overcoming that in order to be here in front of us today. The most important part of resuming any of these classes, as you see us with face masks and socially distanced, is that we maintained safety and avoided illness. And we were able to do that to get them to today. The students paid attention to all of the signs, the postings around campus, and cleared with temperature checks every single day to be able to be here and to be safe as a role model in the healthcare field that they are joining. Our immense thank you to all of the faculty and staff and to the students for making it possible to be able to graduate in spite of a pandemic. For the past 469 days, that is right, you were counting and so were we, the past 469 days, and the paramedic graduates attended class 4 nights a week, 16 hours in total a week, for the past 16 months. That is over 6,000 hours of rotations in addition to those 16 hours a week that they were here, in the hospital and on the ambulances. For a little understanding, that is 375 straight days of 16 hours of work a day. It's a lot of work that they have put in. They've met, evaluated, diagnosed, and treated over 2,000 patients, on average 5 patients a day, new people they were meeting every day, and over 560 intravenous lines that they had started, intubations, medications given. They have done a lot of work to get here. In all of these statistics and numbers, though, what isn't reflected is the numerous stories of generosity, the selfless behavior, the professionalism, pride, and the emotional roller coaster that they extended to their patients to connect as compassionately and as one-on-one as possible with every patient. Letters can be written, certificates given, but the look in a person's eyes when they are speechless to repay the comfort and appreciation they feel is the very reason we go to work every day and we ride that emotional roller coaster of the unimaginable. It is to this character and integrity that the graduates have displayed that I'm proud to say, of each and every graduate sitting before you, and I would be honored to work alongside them in a heartbeat. They are no longer students, but now coworkers, graduates, and fellow paramedics. The director of EMS for New York State was unable to be here today. However, he did make a recording that he would like to share with you, speaking to you about your graduation. So please direct your attention to the television as we are going to play his message.
Hi everybody, and thank you for letting me be a part of this special day. My name is Ryan Greenberg. I am the director of the Bureau of EMS and Trauma Systems for the state of New York, and I'm super excited to be here at the BMCC paramedic graduation. You each have worked really hard to get here, and I just want to say congratulations for your accomplishments. Your accomplishment in becoming a paramedic, your accomplishment in becoming a paramedic in the middle of a pandemic, and your accomplishment for becoming an associate degree paramedic. You are joining EMS at a really exciting time. We continue to elevate as healthcare professionals, and we continue to expand the box of what we can do for our patients. Today, two of the most often used things in paramedicine are taking a patient to an ER or allowing a patient to refuse medical aid. As you join EMS as paramedics, just starting as early as next year, we will start to change that toolbox. We'll start to change it to where we will have more opportunities for our patients, more way to bring that ER out to them, whether that be bringing a patient to a more appropriate location, such as maybe urgent care or a mental health clinic, or opening that toolbox and saying, maybe I can bring the ER doc right to you. Maybe I can treat you right on scene with the toolbox and medications I already have, and have you avoid having to go to ER. Have you avoid, in some cases, the emotional stress it takes on you, on your family members. Maybe it's a child who's the patient in going to an ER. And an ER has a lot to offer, and it's the right place for some patients, but it's not always the right place for every patient. So now imagine if you can help them even more. And this is the time that you're joining EMS. You're joining EMS at a time where we're continuing to open our toolbox, and those opportunities will be out there for you. So I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to each of you for taking this pathway. I know it has taken longer than some of you have wanted it to based on our conversations not too long ago. But understand that when you look down the road, and in 20 years from now, maybe when you're standing in my shoes, maybe you are the next state EMS director and you don't realize it yet. And someone turns to you, or maybe you're still riding the truck, which I will tell you, 20 years later, I'm still riding the front seat of a truck every so often because I enjoy it. I enjoy the patient care. And when you're there and the paramedic sitting next to you is a brand new paramedic and he turns and goes, oh, paramedic school was so hard. And you can look back at them and say, try becoming a paramedic in the middle of a pandemic. You truly will have a story for them. But more than that, you'll have experience. And you've had tons of experience already, and every day you're going to continue to learn more. And I can't encourage you. Please continue to learn more every day. Learn from your paramedic partners, learn from your EMT partners, learn from the doctors and the nurses that you work with in the hospital. Continue to absorb, because that's how you're going to get even better at treating your patients and being able to offer even more to your patients. So, congratulations on making it to this day. And as you continue down your path, recognize that you have taken a path that is more challenging. You have gone above and beyond. You didn't just go and become a paramedic. You became a paramedic in the middle of a pandemic. You didn't just go and become a paramedic in the middle of a pandemic. You became an associate's degree paramedic. And although that may not seem like much right now, and it may not even make that big of a difference in the first job that you go to get as a paramedic, it will make a difference in the future. That additional education, that additional initiative, that additional sign that showed that you wanted to go that extra step will make a difference. It may make a difference in going to advance your career. It may make a difference in which pathway you take. Maybe you go and become a supervisor. Maybe you go and become a community paramedic. Or maybe you take one of the pathways that we're working on developing now, like a community mental health care paramedic. All those opportunities, as your resume goes into a pile and you separate yourself from the others, your associate's degree will help you in that separation and help you advance. So congratulations on again going above and beyond and doing that as well. I'm super excited for all of you. I'm super excited to be hopefully sending you your cards in the near future that you can hold with pride in your wallet. And I just want to say congratulations and thank you to you, and thank you to all your family members for their patience as well in putting up with a very long process, very non-traditional hours sometimes, and a career that is has a lot that goes on with it, but also sometimes comes with a lot of emotion as well. And so please remember, most importantly, you are the most important, and you must take care of yourself in order to take care of others. So if there are things that you can do to make sure that you stay healthy, please do it. If there are things I can do to help improve EMS and help your job be even better, please share them. Congratulations on this special day. Congratulations on being here. And I wish you all the best of success in the future. Have a great one. Thank you so much. Bye.
All right, graduates, it's that exciting moment now when we can confer the degree to you. All right, it's graduation ceremony, but it's also called the Commencement program because you're closing a chapter on your career at BMCC, but now you're opening the door for many other new opportunities. As Director Greenberg mentioned, you're going to have a lot of wonderful opportunities, and as President Monroe mentioned, at BMCC you start here and you can literally go anywhere. So let us start by calling up Romina Corneal. J.V. De Los Santos.
That's my brother.
Erstine Edwards.
Congratulations! Yes, Austin, I'm very happy for you. Yay! You did it. Yes, you did it. Yes.
Edith Garcia.
Yeah, right? She did it. Yes, she did.
Go, Edith.
Go,
Edith. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Jennifer Huang.
Congratulations. You did it. Yay. Good job.
Hey, excuse me.
Oh my goodness, she did. Yay.
Graduation, guys.
Congrats, congrats.
Hey, Jen, cheer for yourself.
Garrett Hughes.
Congratulations, guys. Very proud of you. Good job.
And Matthew Wong.
Congratulations, Matthew, you did it. All that hard work paid off. Woohoo! Yeah! Woohoo! Yeah, Matthew.
Congratulations, Matthew. I'm really proud of you, big bro. You've made it a long way since gym class, and up is the only direction. Keep doing big things. I love you.
At this point, I believe you can take the tassel and turn it to the other side. You're officially a graduate. Congratulations. And now, Dr. Sixsmith your honor.
Do you all have the oath? You'll repeat after me. I solemnly pledge myself to consecrate my life in the service of humanity. I will give to my teachers the respect and gratitude which is their due. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity. The health of my patient will be my first consideration. I will maintain by all means in my power the honor and noble tradition of the medical profession. My colleagues will be my brothers and sisters. I will not permit consideration of religion, nationality, race, party politics, or social standing to intervene between my patient and my duty. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. Even under threat, I will not make use of medical knowledge contrary to the laws of humanity. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my life. So congratulations to you all. Everyone else's for doing a very challenging program and in much more challenging time. The second thing I want to tell you is I wish you the joy and gratification in your profession that I've always found in honors and consideration. Not enjoy what you're doing in the past, but I always have. You'll be very lucky people. The last thing I want to say, which you would have to achieve and agree and know, is I welcome you to the colleagues who you will join on the front lines. All of us who spend our time fighting against death and disability. You have never been more needed, you will never be more appreciated, your job will never be more